There's multiple types of jigs out there, but today we're going to focus on the Thicc Jig, a flipping style jig. Let's talk about it here on the Googan Lab. The Thicc Jig, as the name implies, is designed to fish through thick cover. So that's why we named it the Thicc Jig, and it's a flipping style jig. Let's bust one out of the package. First off, this is a fantastic jig. There's lots of jigs out there, but there's some premium elements on this that makes it really good for flipping. Number one is going to be the head design. You're going to notice that teardrop shape or that bullet shape on that head design, and that's going to allow that to slide and shimmy through cover. You know, if you were throwing a casting style jig that has more of a flat head, you're going to see that hang up a lot more in cover. So that's the reason that we like to go with that teardrop style. The second thing is going to be the low profile line tie at the top, and that is going to be positioned more at the nose than with your casting style jigs. So this also helps you slide through that cover and not get that line tie caught up on branches and sticks and grass. And since you're going to be flipping this in some really heavy stuff, this is going to have a thicker gauge hook on it than a casting style. So really strong hook on here. On this 3/4 ounce that I have in my hand, there's a 6/0 hook on here. So really good brush guard as well. It's an oval shaped brush guard, and it's cut to length. You really don't have to do anything with it. You can fish this right out of the package. Really good hand tied skirt on here to make sure your skirt's not going anywhere, and double plastic keeper. I mean, you're setting the hook hard on this jig, so you don't want your plastic sliding off of the back, so you can get a lot more use out of your plastics when you're fishing that on your Thicc Jig. Speaking of plastics, craws and bugs are going to work excellent on a flipping jig. You're gonna fish this in thick cover, grass. You don't want a long trailer or something really bulky with side appendages that's gonna get caught up on sticks and branches. So the whole idea is you want it to be smooth, sleek, and compact. So I like to go with craws. I love the Kraken craw as a trailer. Probably my favorite of all time is the Bandito bug. I just like to take the first 2 side appendages off. That way I just get a little more sleekness on that trailer. Where are you gonna fish this? Heavy cover. I love to fish this in grass, punching grass especially, you know, brush piles, shoreline, flooded vegetation, anything like that where your standard casting jig is gonna get hung up a little bit. This is the option to go to. Pair it up with your favorite heavy line and rod and go get to work out there. So that is the Thicc Jig. And if you want to see more tips and tricks, stay tuned. Subscribe right here to the Googan Lab.